yeah, we should not make him rehash these very new scars that aren't even healed yet.
Seth's
Not even healed.
he's been talking the past couple of days about how he'll rebuild the Cowboys into getting their Super Bowl window.
I would.
And I'm interested to hear. I want him to air this out live
For Jerry Jones.
Cowboys eliminated. Seth's rebuilding strat to get them in the Super Bowl next year. It sounds like the way he's talking.
Mm-hmm. We're in the prime time Cowboys era. So you want me to rebuild the Cowboys here?
What's the first move you're making immediately?
What am I? What did I get hired in?
GM,
Jerry Jones.
You have full
Jerry
reign.
Jones.
You're GM. You just have to get approval from Jerry, and we know what Jerry's not gonna do. So
he's not gonna break the salary cap.
All right, then let's make this happen. Let's see what you got.
If you're a Cowboys GM, you're not gonna break the salary cap. Obviously, it's gonna be a tough road ahead. All right, it's gonna be a tough road ahead. First thing, you fucking fire Kellen Moore. You get him out of time. You say, take one of those heads and don't you come back. You're out. I mean, we'll book the flight with charter for you and you're gone. Get out of here. Go find a job. Okay. Second, I thought, well, I did this as an OC, didn't I? So, I mean, I was like,
yeah, well, let's go GM here.
Before we bring in another OC, whatever, blah, blah. And it's going to be basically it's going to be a quarterback whisper type OC. You know, we don't need the fancy schmancy fucking reverse fucking Uno out here. You know, whenever Dak's trying to be consistent and get stuff going. You know, the insane play calls from Kellen Moore. He draws up some good ones and he calls up some dumb ones. You know, random ass reverses in the middle of the play. You know, anyways. Second thing, Vance wants me to say it, and I know he wants me to say it. We're gonna go get Stephon goddamn Diggs.
Absolutely.
Okay. Absolutely. Barrett's on the train. Okay.
Got to do it.
He's frustrated in Buffalo. His brother plays for Dallas. You need a compliment to CeeDee Lamb.
I don't know what. Go ahead. Sorry.
Obviously, Michael Gallup and the boys aren't getting it done over there.
Trash. Yeah. And I don't know what first round pick you have. However, whatever first round pick, you just trade that. You include that. Because listen, the O-line is fine, right? O-line's fine. You got both your running backs. Okay, let's just say you keep both on the roster. Defense is fine. I don't know what else you need on like the back four. You know, I don't know how those guys are, but like your front seven, I feel like's fine. So what do you need? Another weapon. You got Dalton Schultz. You added Stephon Diggs.
Hang on 1 second. Let me cut you off. Dalton Schultz is on the franchise tag. Okay, but
agreed.
But you went and drafted Jake Ferguson. You drafted Peyton Hendershot. I as a Cowboys fan appreciate Schultz, but he's gone. He's out of here.
No, hell no.
So are you using the franchise on Donovan Wilson then?
Tony Pollard.
We don't even need the franchise tag, okay? Because Zeke's going to take that pay cut, and if he doesn't take the pay cut I like, sorry about it. You're out of here. You're out of town.
You can't add Stephon Diggs and downgrade at tight end. Then that evens out your offense to the same thing this year.
Dalton Schultz isn't some fucking crazy tight end. He's not Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce is in a league of his own. There's
Dalton
only
Schultz
has
been going ballistic the past couple of weeks.
Yeah,
he's a tight end and a tight end friendly offense.
All right, here's what I will add to this. You know how much cap space the Cowboys have next season?
Cap space doesn't matter. It's irrelevant.
$58,000. They have $9 million in dead cap space.
Cap space is irrelevant.
It's irrelevant. Vance always brings it up, but we know for a fact cap space, because what's going to happen is someone's going to restructure. They're going to pay them all that hard guaranteed money from the owner or whatever, and then all that space. Dude, come on. Vance's team is the main benefactor of that. They had nothing, and then all of a sudden
they were like $70 million in the hole.
Yeah,
but that hurts us in the long run. We did that because we thought our window was now, right? So for the next 2 seasons, the Saints window is like, we're going to do this right now, and it's clearly not without a quarterback.
And what I say in the chat earlier, Barrett, I said the Cowboys window is now. I don't
Correct.
care about 3 years. I don't care about 4 years. I don't care about 5 years down the road. I want it now. Okay, we're going all Rams on this shit. You have your quarterback. I still believe in Dak. I'll believe in Dak till he's not a Cowboy, okay? You have your electric running back. You have a 1. Let's get him another weapon. Your offensive line is at least good for another season. You could say the Cowboys, it held up versus the 49ers, in my humble opinion. Maybe not against statistics. And your defense is elite and in its prime. Maybe even before its prime, man. I mean, you got Michael Parsons, rookie deal. Trayvon Diggs, rookie deal. You got some guys on cheap contracts. You got your edge rushers are getting. You got some guys getting a little old.
Right, but that's why you have to. You just trade you have to say fuck them picks right now. If you're the Cowboys, you
absolutely.
You just have to. Like the Cowboys, they're right there where the Rams were, and if maybe a better roster right now.
Yeah, I mean, like Vance just came in and was like, well, what about your future? Man, we've been trying to build this dynasty forever. You've had the best right guard in football for fucking 7 years. You've had one of the best left tackles in football for the past 7 years.
If the Cowboys won a Super Bowl next year, in the next 2 years, 2024, 2025, and they stink again, it's not going to matter. They're going to have that Super Bowl win. All those little bullshit records of Cowboys haven't done this, haven't done that is going to go out the window.
It's out the window.
And who cares about the picks? That's what I'm saying. As a Miami fan, as a Cowboy fan, who the playoff success is not recent. I mean, Dolphins are way worse than the Cowboys, but Cowboys being America's team, they don't get the brunt like the Cowboys do. So, I mean, it's terrible out there. I mean, and I don't care if we had 0 first-round picks for the next 10 years. If it brings one Super Bowl and a possibility of a couple, the Rams fucking tanked. I don't know what happened there, but you got to take it. You fuck them picks, seriously, because and I don't know. I mean, the Stephon Diggs thing, I don't know how it's actually going to work out, but if we're playing GM and if he is pissed, hypothetically,
you trade that hypothetically, I love Michael Gallup. I love Michael Gallup, but if the Bills were like, give us a first and Michael Gallup, you can have Diggs.
Right.
You're out of the door.
Price. That's a cheap price for Diggs, in my opinion.
What did the Vikings give up?
For Diggs, well, Diggs wasn't like he was elite, but he wasn't
like Justin Jefferson
top,
pick.
He was younger,
top tier. He wasn't top tier like he is now.
Oh, come on. Diggs was like up there whenever he got traded.
Diggs was top. Diggs was top 10.
Yeah, at least
easily, for sure.
This guy was breaking out of his shell when he got traded from the fucking Minnesota Vikings. He's a superstar on the rise, in my opinion. Like the Minneapolis Miracle. That's what There it is, Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
They gave up a first. We know that because that's what they gave up for Justin Jefferson. But I think it's another lower.
It was like a 17th round. 17th.
They gave up the 22nd overall pick, which they used on Jay Jettis.
That's it.
But that's because Diggs wanted out. It was like, take what you can. Diggs don't want out of Buffalo.
How do you know?
I mean, the dude literally talks all year about how much he loves Josh Allen and he loves Buffalo.
Okay, but if you had a brother in the NFL, would you want to play with your brother?
Yes, you would.
I wouldn't want to play with Dak. I would not want to go from Josh Allen to Dak just so I can go play with my brother.
Dak had a bad season, and everybody thinks he didn't almost throw for like 5K like 2 seasons ago.
Dak isn't a bad quarterback.
Or he was on pace to break the passing record before he broke his ankle. It's like he has a.
I'm not saying Dak's a bad quarterback, but going from Josh Allen to Dak is a downgrade.
Okay, fair. But it's not like going from Josh. It's not like he's going from Josh Allen to like Jameis Winston.
That's fair.
I mean,
but it's
Dak is mistaken.
Everyone's going to be a drop off from Josh Allen except like Mahomes, Burrow.
I just don't see
you
Diggs
say
hating
that
Buffalo.
You say that
to want to leave.
You sit here and say, "Oh, it's not." What the hell has Josh Allen done?
He's made it to an AFC Championship game.
Hey, pat him on the back. What has he done?
More than Dak. That's way more than Dak.
That thing
Josh
with
Allen alone gives his team the third highest Super Bowl odds every season.
Oh, where they went? Well, how many Super Bowls they made?
Listen, I don't think the Bills.
You cannot sit here and say Dak is comparable to Josh Allen. The dude is on a totally different level. When we talk about the top 3 quarterbacks, Dak's name isn't even remotely mentioned in that conversation.
True.
Top 5 even.
I mean, that's fine.
Josh Allen's about to come off the cliff because everybody's realizing he's a little bit of a fraud.
Who's going to jump him? Who's jumping him?
Trevor Lawrence.
Oh man, the prince that was promised says, man,
a couple more years. Look, I agree. Trevor Lawrence is going to be a great in this league now, but he's not on Josh Allen's level yet.
Because all the old guys are about to retire, I feel like Dak. Some people may consider Dak top 10, but Dak's going to be in the top 10 anyway. Right.
Dak's definitely top 10.
Dak catches all the flack for everything. And I personally came out and blamed Dak for the 49ers loss. It was his fault. 110% it is his fault. Terrible throws all night. 2 picks where he just stares the guys down and whips it in there. Missed a couple of easy ones he could have just home run balls. That loss is on Dak, yes. But he's a top 10 quarterback. He throws efficiently in a lot of yards because a lot of the seasons he's been in the NFL so far, he had a bad turnover year. That's why I think you got to fire Kellen Moore.
And Diggs would make him better anyway. Diggs would make him better.
You go get another receiver that can create that separation. Yeah, it's elevating Dak. Who did Patrick Mahomes have in his freaking Super Bowl run? He had the number 1 tight end in the league, and he had the fastest man in football. 2 elite weapons. Dak doesn't have that. He has CeeDee Lamb. And that is fucking it. Who does Joe Burrow have? Who does Joe Burrow have? He has 6'4" T. Higgins and maybe a top 3 receiver in the league, Jamar Chase. You could go down the list. Everybody has their weapons. But Dak has 1.
I mean,
Michael Gallup's good.
No, Michael Gallup. Are you counting just receivers?
Yeah, receivers throwing the ball.
Oh yeah.
Right, well, I will say the 2023 free agency receiver market is pretty juicy. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to go out and get a guy like Alan Lazard or Mecole Hardman or DJ Chark, Marvin Jones, a veteran guy.
Cedric Wilson coming back.
Juju Smith-Schuster's available on the board.
Juju won't resign.
Juju just put up the most quiet 900-yard season I think I've ever seen in my life.
900 yards?
It's more than Gallup. Gallup didn't play the whole
game.
I'm telling you, Gallup healthy, that was a combo, dude. Him and CD, that was a combo. That was a combo.
I
wombo.
like Gallup.
I
like Gallup. But he's just
I'm not passing up on Gallup yet. I'm not passing up on Gallup.
He's not a get open guy. You want to know what Gallup is famous for? Toe taps down the sideline and going up and getting jump ball touchdowns.
You need one of those guys. CD's your get open guy. Who's going to be your jump ball guy?
CeeDee Lamb's a clear number 1 in the NFL. He can do whatever he wants.
Exactly. CD can do whatever he wants. But if you're talking goal line fade, who are you throwing to? Michael Gallup.
He's not tall, though. He's not like a super tall.
He doesn't have to be tall. He's elite at one-on-ones.
I throw it to CeeDee Lamb. Like, come on, man. He's your clear number. He can do it all.
I don't know. I would easily throw the ball to Michael Gallup over CeeDee Lamb on a 2-yard fade.